Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Monster Jam Showdown. This game's only just out, so I thought I'd take a quick look at it. Really nice thing is, unlike a lot of games coming out nowadays, this is also for the PS4 as well as the PS5. So let's take a look at this game and see what we think. So we're going to just mainly look at the Showdown Tour in this video, which is the career mode really. You get lots of areas to choose from and there's going to be different races that you can compete in. We're just going to have a look at a couple of those races today. Let's have a look at this one. So you can get different rewards for finishing either in first, second and third, and then there's normally bonus rewards as well.
The most inhospitable place on the planet is no match for the most monstrous vehicles ever seen.
This is where we're going to be racing then, in Death Valley, and this is our vehicle. You get 3 vehicles to choose from at the start, and it looks like as you progress there's then loads more vehicles that you're going to be able to choose from. Right, off away from the start then. This is literally the first race I've played, so let's see how we get on. Very narrow track, nowhere to go. Okay, so we've got a boost to use. No real use using it here, I wouldn't have thought, because we're sort of a bit locked in with all the other vehicles. 8 of us in the race, 3 laps. Come on. Whoop. Okay, it's a split in the path, so we've got a choice which way to go. We will just follow some of the others. Route seems to be fairly clear at the moment. Oh, big jump, we can use some boost there. Whoop, don't clip the inside. Again, splitting of the pass. Whoa, and we have clipped a rock on the inside. Okay, we need to try and stick to the middle of the path a little bit more, I think. You see, it does look like you can sort of cut some of the corners, but I guess you've got to watch for rocks on the inside of those corners. We're still up in 3rd place, we're doing alright. From what I saw, I think there was 4 skill levels or something like that. I chose the, I think it's called Showdown, which I think is the normal one if you like. From what I've seen as well, very customisable, lots of different settings you can set, lots of different driving aids, and I think by the look of it the difficulty level that you choose will by default set or turn off some of those driving aids. But then it did also seem that you could customise those like Wreckfest, so you can choose to change those settings as well. So yeah, I think the AI difficulty with how I've got it set is set to normal as well. We'll see how we get on with that and if it's going to be too difficult or otherwise. But we are up in the lead as we've got one more lap to go. Okay, final lap. Yeah, I've chosen this vehicle. There was 3 vehicles to choose from at the start. Loads more to get. From what I've seen, I think people are saying that there's no real difference between the vehicles, which I guess you could look at that in a couple of different ways. You could look at it, well, it's a shame they're not all different, but I guess the positive thing, especially if we're going to start doing some online racing, then at least it means it's equal for everyone, which is always a nice thing. There's none of this, you can choose overpowered vehicles and easily win the races against people who aren't in those sorts of vehicles. Yeah, it seems reasonably okay to drive. I was reading you can, quite a nice touch as well to make it differentiate it, and the fact that we're driving monster trucks, you can use the left stick as normal to steer, but then you can use the right stick. Are we across the line? Yes, we are. You can use the right stick as well to steer the back wheels. Now, I think there's an aid where you can get it to sort of do that automatically, but you can also do that yourself, which helps you do some really tight cornering. Good start then, so winning the first race. I'm sure things are going to get a bit more tricky. Let's have one more race in this video. Okay, in we go. Big jump there. I guess we're going to be going over the top of that. Switch vehicles as well. So yeah, at the moment, as I say, for this initial video, I'm just going to do these first 2 races, but there are different event types as well from what I've seen. There's like, I don't know what they look like, stunt stunt events in arenas where you're trying to do donuts, big jumps, flips, stuff like that. And there also seems to be different game types. I saw there was one where there's like a hunter thing where you're trying to, I think you split into 2 teams and you're trying to catch the other team and stuff like that. But we'll get into this, because I've got to say I've only had a few races now, but already this seems like it's really good fun. Doesn't take itself too seriously. It's certainly not sim racing of any sort, but it is really good fun from what I've seen. Is it a Wreckfest beta? Of course it isn't, nothing is, but I can see myself playing this as well and having some good races, some good fun. Of course I'll try out all the different modes, and I'm definitely going to release some more videos on this, showing more of the showdown, the career mode. But then also, once we get a little bit more comfortable, we'll try the online racing as well. Hopefully it gets well supported from what I've seen. Whoops, come on, the line, second lap, let's go. Yeah, from what I've seen from other people, it's got pretty favourable reviews. A lot of people enjoy playing it, and so hopefully it will get reasonably well supported online as well, and there'll be no problem finding people to race against. To try and get past this leader though, if possible, so if we can get ourselves a second win, right up behind them. Doing a lot of following at the moment with this splitting of the paths, not always clear where I'm going, so I'm tending to follow the cars in front. And we should away at the inside now, they've blocked it. To power around the outside though, that's when it's on the inside of this one. Just got to watch in case there's any rocks on the inside, but I don't think there is, so we're past. Right, let's line this up for the boost. They've come past again, so I need to get past, and that is a lovely flying overtake just as we come across the line for the final lap. Okay, can we keep in the lead? And more importantly, can we work out where we're trying to go? It does seem pretty reasonable though. Some of these off-road races that I've played before, the track is just sometimes it's just not clear where you're meant to be going, and you have real trouble following. But this seems to be a fairly well-defined path or set of paths, so not had that problem yet with this one. Of course, if it is received favourably, as it seems to be doing, it'd be good if they really support it and maybe release new tracks, new vehicles, maybe challenges like Wreckfest. That would be good as well. But it certainly seems plenty to start with anyway, to keep you occupied with the Showdown Tour. Right, there's the jump, here we go, got to get it straight, boost, and over we go. So, as I say, first impressions of this game, really good. Doesn't take itself too seriously, but is very fun to play. Seems to be just the right sort of level of difficulty in handling the vehicles themselves. Here we've got like a replay mode, so as soon as you've done any race you can do a replay of it. You can set all different camera angles and stuff like that. There's a brilliant photo mode as well actually, where you can take photos from all different angles and you can make special effects and tweaks to the picture itself, which is a really nice touch. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and watch out for some more Monster Jam Showdown videos in the future. See you soon.